Well, it's been a couple of weeks now since this gorgeous specimen was delivered to my formal dining room. Of course, we don't do any formal dining in here because I've converted it into my Pilates studio. There were a lot of questions about my new Flexia Reformer, so I wanted to take you on just a quick tour of some of the features that make it the most customizable and therefore inclusive reformer that I have ever had the pleasure to use. The first thing I want to talk about is this standing platform. It is wide, my friends, or deep, I guess, depending on which direction you're coming at it from. But my fully spread hands fit easily, providing a great foundation for planking. My size 10 feet fit with almost no overhang, which is great for bridging. And of course, you'll be fully supported for any standing side splits work. It can be used at both the bottom and top of the reformer, which is great. Taking it off is easy, and that's how you access the springs and the foot bar adjustments. Adjusting the foot bar is simple. All you have to do is flip the levers in either corner of the reformer to unlock it, and you are ready to adjust it to your preferred position. Since the foot bar is unlocked, let me show you its 4 different positions. Right now it's facing out and in its lowest position. To raise it, just pull it up a few inches. Flip the levers and watch my camera shake as it locks solidly into place. Unlock it again, pull it out, and you can actually completely flip it around to reduce the distance to the foot bar by about 6 inches. The higher and lower positions are available when it's facing this direction as well. Just remember to lock it into place. Replacing the foot bar with the jump board is equally as straightforward. Remove the unlocked foot bar, set the jump board in all the way, and make sure you lock it. And now the part that you've all been waiting for. Definitely got more questions about the springs than anything else. So the springs really function pretty much the same way you would expect them to on any reformer. The colors might be slightly different, but that's about it. The super clever thing about the Flexia Reformer, though, is its adjustable spring bar. It adjusts easily with just one hand. All you have to do is lift it, set it to the position that you want it in, and then set it back down again. The shoulder rests. Yep, you guessed it. Another area where you can customize the Flexia to your body. There are low and high positions. Just put the square peg right in that square hole. And if you actually look at the bottom of the shoulder rests, you'll see that those pegs are slightly off center, which means that if you reverse them, you'll be adjusting the distance that they sit apart from one another too. Okay, and we need to talk about the Flexia Reformer Carriage for a minute, or honestly, let's talk about it forever, because it is the widest and longest reformer carriage on the market, which makes it great for folks in larger or longer bodies, or if you're me, both. I'm truly not exaggerating when I say that this carriage is a game changer for my practice. I know this seems like such a silly thing, but watch me put my arms flat on the carriage and not have to wiggle my thumbs under my butt to keep them from slipping off the edge. Suddenly, bridges feel like full body exercises again because I can actually stabilize with my arms. When I first got my Flexia Reformer and started posting about it online, my DMs blew up. I can't tell you how many messages I got from people wondering why on earth I would trade out a perfectly good reformer for a Flexia. And the reason is because my previous reformer, like most of the equipment on the market today, was not designed with larger bodies in mind. But the Flexia is, and I can tell. What I've actually started to realize over the past couple of weeks that I've had it is that I've built some adjustments into the way that I practice some exercises to accommodate equipment that was too small for me. And as far as I'm concerned, that should not be the role of equipment in our practices. We should not have to accommodate it. It should be accommodating us and enhancing our practices. I feel like the Flexia is giving me a taste of what my Pilates practice was always meant to be. If I hadn't been being forced into a box by equipment that didn't understand my body. The Flexia Reformer was obviously very thoughtfully designed. I mean, it accommodates and adjusts to my body in ways that other Pilates equipment never has, which has added a level of confidence to my practice that I've honestly never experienced before. I know you hear me say it all the time, Pilates is for all bodies. The Flexia Reformer is the first time I've used a piece of equipment and actually felt that statement to be true.